Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Diaspora Podcast, where football meets identity. The name is Sakeleni Nxumalo Usgubutu Ndwandu Zutekala Ngusothondo Sumkhatshwa. And today I've got a legend of the game, a true legend of the game. This is none other than Alexander the Cool Ruler Masego. Legend, welcome to the show.
No, thank you. Thank you, my man.
To kick it off, who is Alexander Masego? Can you take us through your formative years? How did you get into the game of football?
So I'm a young man who grew up in Luveve, born in Luveve Clinic. Went to the primary school, it was Emafagela. And I started as a goalkeeper before I started playing Ngapagati.
So was that on the street, Mpepeni or Emafagela Primary School, or at a youth club? Where exactly did you start?
Mpepeni, it was like when we were playing Emma Parks, when we playing using, those parks, there was Beitol, but I grew up in Beitol. There was the Luveve Park, and there was the youth center, there was the swimming pool in the Luveve Stadium, and then there was Beitol. Beitol, there were always parks around there. So we used to play around there, and not knowing that I know how to play. And until people started telling me, with my man, why don't you just go and try? You understand? That's when now, yes, I did. But listen, my story is too long. If I start now, we will never finish.
Got time, Zanta. We've got time.
We've got time. All right. We used to play for a club, Ilubebe Youth Center. Right. A youth center, I had a friend called, he passed away. May his soul rest in peace. Shadrach Mbata. Okay. Shadrach was one of the best ever players, but the problem is he was short. Oh. And if he was running, he had a chest. His chest was always out. We used to call him Shadrach Usfuba. You understand? Yeah, Shadrach could dribble the whole ground, including the goalkeeper. So, being a friend, it also encouraged me with let me keep on playing. So when we were growing up, obviously, people started asking, why didn't you tell your friend to go and join maybe Zimbabwe Saints or Highlanders or any other club? Then Shadrach, with the childish mentality, those days, childish mentality, you end up saying, why will I leave my friends? Let me play with my friends. And then we continued playing my youth centers, and there was a Big 11. It was a club in Luveve where we played as youngsters and things like that.
Yeah.
So now, growing up bit by bit, and then now I started becoming a little bit better. You understand? When I started becoming a little bit better, then people said, no. By then, I was now, I finished school. I was now working at a flexible packaging. Flexible packaging, I was at Dispatch Clerk, where I played for their club, and I was playing number 10. But primary school, obviously, I started as a goalkeeper. But how I stopped being a goalkeeper is because, those days, primary schools, the grounds were at gravel. So diving, and we used to play winter during that time. So you remember when it started diving in winter, I'm thinking of I will get injured. I'm scratches. Then I said, no, I want to now start playing inside. Then I started playing number 10. Sometimes in that play 6. You understand? So flexible packaging, when they gave me a job, I started playing there and whatever. And then
which division was that?
Which it was about a third division. I think it was third division. Okay. Yeah, it was third division by then. Yeah. So companies in Zimbabwe, they teams. Most companies had teams. You could have flexible packaging, you could have Hunyani, you could have all those there. So they were, and then we were plenty there, lower division. Mostly they were involved in CSI projects, which means football was the main thing in Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
So now the guys started telling me about, why can't you join Highlanders? Then I thought, no, you know what? Let me go and try. Then by then it was the off season, and I went without invitation. You know when they say trial,
Yeah.
without telling anyone. Then I went there. We did our trials, everything. And by then I think Lofty was the manager. Yeah, Lofty Piri was
Which
the
year was
manager.
that, Zanda?
I think it was 80. It was 82, 83, 82, 83, somewhere there. Yeah. Yeah, then Lofty had to now choose those who have managed to have qualified, and then he omitted me. He said, those Singababizanga, those who were never called, please, you know what? Try again next time. And then that year, if I recall, I think it was it, I'm not sure. It was when Highlanders was sponsored by Hang 10 was the following year. Hang 10 was the following year, but it was coached by Bobby Clark.
Okay.
Right. Then Bobby Clark, when Highlanders wasn't doing well that year, they never did well that year. Bobby Clark went around in the lower divisions searching for players and whatever, and then he noticed me. And then he told the coach who was in charge of the DRG Vikings, Flexible Packaging was the company, to say that they want this play. So when they approached me, we were growing up, as I say that we were childish. When we were growing up, when they approached me, you know what I said? I said, don't want to go there. I went there, these guys, they chased me away. So why should I go there? You understand? Yeah, why should I go there? You know what? They pursued and pursued until I gave in. Then I went in for my training sometime back, and the Islander signed me. And when they signed me, if I tell you how much they bought me, that's why when I talk about this story, people start laughing. And by then they're forgetting what the Zim dollar was the money.
It was very powerful by that time.
Yeah, by that time. So they bought me for $500. Yeah, Zim dollar, not in the Zim dollar. It was 1-to-1 with $1, by then. Yeah. So Zim dollar. So I was given 10% of that. It was $50, and it was a lot of money. So that's how I moved it to Highlanders. Then I played Ugu reserve side for some time. When I was playing Ugu reserve side, that's why, you know what I mean, we feel reserve side, it can be a development for Highlanders. This is how Boso is. People could be seen as curtain raisers, and people will also were involved in saying, hey, look at that guy is good, that guy is good, hey, he must go to the first team. So that's how, you know, Highlanders was built by then during that time. Everyone who could play reserve side would show our supporters to say that he can make it to reserve, and then obvious, you know, at the end of the day, bit by bit, then I went in and started playing for the first team. And when I played for the first team, I think there was a cup game which we played in Harare against Dynamos. I was playing number 10. Yes, we won the game. After that, I think there was I think Taki got injured, and then Cosmas Zuru came in and said, but Masego is tall. Why can't you try him at the back?
Okay.
You understand?
You said when you went to Highlanders, you were still a midfielder. So who were the first choice midfielders who were keeping you out of the team by that time?
You know, they were the best midfielders. Don't forget what there was over Titus Majola. I mean, it's quite a number of guys who were there. Obviously, you know, our time when we started, there was, what was I saying about Benjamin Conjera. You find all Mines and he say, and then you find those were two midfielders.
They were younger than you. By the time you got there, I think those were the ones that were keeping you out of the team.
You know, they were not keeping me out of the team. By then, that's when, or even these youngsters were coming in. That's how we built Peter Islanders from these guys. Because you remember they were called Liverpool when they were playing who reserve side. Understand? Yeah, that they were there. So not that listen, you know, people think that I'm too old. I'm not too old. You understand? I'm tall. And the advantage of being tall, it made me to play with the eldest people. Ozzy bonke labana, they were older than me.
Yes,
Otaki,
yes.
they were older than me. You understand? But just because you were tall and then I played with them, then people think that okay, maybe that's my generation. Yes, it's generation because I played with them. But at the end of the day, yeah, it wasn't when you talk about aging, age, it wasn't like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
if I can also take you back, I remember on the sidelines of the funeral ga Raman,
Oh,
we
yes.
had a discussion and you were saying you played Empopoma, Lagwechawanda. So
Yes.
you had omitted school soccer, secondary school soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scotland.
All right. Same applied at school also because at primary I was a goalkeeper. And then when I was at the secondary school, I was still a goalkeeper. So Ephraim Laboraman, we played together because we went to the same high school. I was still their goalkeeper.
That's Empopoma.
Exactly in Popoma. That's when that decision whereby you find Utkona, hey, getting injured with those grounds. Nah, I thought, no, let me move on. Ephraim is my witness. I even told him that as a child, sometimes, in terms of shoes, you know what I mean? Those days they used to call
What
wathi ukadayiva ukuthi hawu wena wamfuna nihluzuke ufuna ibe le paloni uyabona yeah into ezinjalo so and as I said that the worst thing was the games were played they were played in winter and it was cold.
Yeah.
Imagine diving when it was cold and by then the attire wasn't like the attire which they use these days.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, the attire, it was like we are very aged. It was so cold, my friend. And imagine you diving on a gravel
Yeah.
place, Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Okay, so that's when you then decided to become an infield player.
An infielder. I never played for too many games for the Islanders as an infielder. I still remember only one game. That one, it was a cup game. And then when you tackled Mala the following time, they said, no, let's try this gentleman in a move. And then that was it. Then I became the co-ruler in defense. And then being a co-ruler in defense, because obviously if you are playing in front, you do have skills of dribbling. You understand? Now you are being taken from there, they will let him move. If they are being you at the back there, it was easy for me to dribble my strikers because I was from there. Where I said, yeah. And it was easy for me to hold the ball properly and pass it around. So by so doing, and that's when this nickname Kurula came. And this Kurula came not because I was given by players or anything, it was given by my supporters.
Okay.
That's why I respect those people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you could do the back pass to the goalkeeper. So, but
Yes.
also, Labo Masawa, wouldn't they be spooked when you start chesting the ball inside the box and you start dribbling strikers? Didn't they start to play with?
Also is the one, funny guy. Also would say, you understand? Obviously, we'll be talking within the stadium will be packed. They won't even hear what we are talking about. Just take it easy. I know what I'm doing. So as time went on, they started believing in what I was doing. Yeah, so it was now a little bit calmer than before. Yeah.
So when you went to play as a defender, who was your CP partner there? Since you was injured.
I played with a couple of players there. Yeah. I played with Mabika. And then obviously he left. And then I played with Panuel Ngube, but why is that number 2? But sometimes And then Amazon Fanuel was playing number 2. So we used to call him Muloncha because when he wanted to hit the ball, even if he has got the ball, he has to go backwards first so that he can launch it. You understand? Yeah, so that's why we ended up calling him Muloncha. I played with Simon Ngube.
Yes.
You still remember when he came from Red Seal, when we had some players coming from Red Seal, Simon Ngube, Richard Ndlovu. That's the other one who I played with. Obviously, as time went on, I played with Uklopas. So I mean, I was always there. So these guys were like, you know, they chinchana. Yeah.
Yeah, you were always there, but then there was a time then where you had to leave for Harare, and the fans were not happy. Do you still remember what they said?
You know, people don't understand. A lot of people, what they see is what they talk about. But behind the scenes, they don't even know. We understand. There was a real reason why it was like that. Yes, there was a reason why. But you know, sometimes bygones, let bygones be bygones, and I don't want to disclose that. that. But when I went, it was 18. I think it was 18-9. Yeah, when I went to Harare and played for Darren T, we played there. Even if also look at the fixtures or the league, the log. You understand the log by then? Yeah, they were there. They were okay. But if I was meeting my players when I was in Harare, we didn't have bad blood between us and whatever. Or Rambo, they would come in and say, "Hi, Zander, come back. Please come back, come back." You know, sometimes you end up thinking, "What you wanna know?" You know, this is my home. Yeah, let me make arrangements and go back. And then I went back in 1990. I think when I went back, we won the league. Yeah, 91 the league. Yes.
Yeah, because they struggled. I remember Daki had retired. So
Yes.
I think it was then you and Usaimon. I think the fans called him Oma Tabuta. So
Yeah, Matabu.
when you then left, that's when they tried, there was a young man who looked exactly like you in stature. His name was Ngobani Ngube. They called
Ngobani, yes.
The unfortunate part now, Opila got injured, like a career-ending injury. It was Mishek Sibanda. I was there. I watched that game with the late roadblock Sibanda.
Yes.
And that was the end of Opila. So that crisis that they thought they had averted by promoting him from the juniors to take up Iloki Kona. So they struggled really that year. I think that's why
Yeah. You know, when you mention Ngobani, a lot of people by then in Sesekona, they could say, yeah, this is the replacement for Marcel. Everybody was saying that. It was most unfortunate. He ended up getting injured. Yeah, and it was his career went down the drain because of that. But to me, if he was available, I think he was going to try and maintain exactly that because he was using both legs here. Nacho was in more left foot. So it was a sad story, man. He believed my supporters, and then the next thing, this young man, his career gone. Yeah, to me, it was sad. It was very sad. Yeah, it was sad.
Yeah, so now
I forgot to say that I also played with him. Remember when I played? So there's quite about 5 people who were playing, who I played with. Who number 5, Konapa? Lion Ngoban is one of them. Yeah.
So now the dynamics of coming from a lower division team and joining Highlanders. How readily were you accepted? Because back in the day, we used to hear, if you're not from Nguboyenja, Mzilikazi, Makokoba, it's not easy to get into the first team at Highlanders. When as someone from Luveve, how easy was it for you to become a part of the family?
I'm not sure what these guys, maybe they were now neutralized. Yeah, when I injection I didn't experience any division or to experience people saying when no. You know, most probably is the type of playing maybe it was different whereby some of them they liked it, you understand. So all those things they contribute. You understand? I think most probably is the type of play. I never heard any of the players saying that there was nothing like that. So I just blended in just like that. Because you know what, I never went into first team straight. Yeah, we played with reserve side for quite some times. Even we played with reserve side. So we started getting to know each other from there before we even like knocked the doors onto the first team.
So you're coach of the famed 86 Highlanders that swept everything besides the league championship. Now, what do you think was the reason for your success in that year?
My friend, our success was more of eagerness of improving or getting something. Okay, let me say this. During those days, there was no salary. You could go to work and go a training about 6. So it was like double jobs. So football was an incentive. So now, the more we won games, the more incentive we got. So now, by so doing, we thought, no, guys, we can't. Let's make money. Let's start winning games. It motivated us because we were earning every week. We win on Sunday, on Tuesday, imali yabisikona. Win on Sunday, on Tuesday, imali yabisikona. So by so doing, you know what, we can actually use this extra money for some other things at home. So now, since we are breadwinners, so it encouraged us, to work more harder to get that money. It wasn't as easy in a contract, whether I play, whether I don't play, I get so much money. No, if we lose, there was nothing. Understand? Yeah, if it was a draw, you were given something. If you lose, there was nothing. So we had to win. So Ama Cup games, there was more incentives, more money, you understand? So maybe that encouraged us to see winning by then.
And how fierce was competition for places? Because that was a studded Highlanders.
Yeah.
So how fierce was the competition for places?
I mean, there was no one who would say, this is my number, Highlanders. You need to you need to work hard. You worked so hard. Some of us I still remember, even if Angeti Alibaba Tama Juniors training at the Papa Fislapa. And then if we come early, we never sat outside and waited for our time to play. We could join early. Or we could change and start going up and down those Papa Fish steps before training. So we were there because we wanted to play. We wanted to be fit. If you love the game. For me to play, I think we told ourselves you need to be fit. So by then, if you sit, you're not going to be fit. So now we continue training. So we trained until sometimes we finish at 8:30. Imagine 2 hours. And then there's a time, obviously, those days, there was no preseason whereby preseason here too. It was physique. It was physique, bro. Not into the physique. Every Tuesday after the match, the only time we could rest, it was Monday. Tuesdays, akula bhola. Physique. The whole year, the whole year. So there was no way we're gonna know, you guys, you know what? Every year, akuna bhola on Tuesday, 2 hours of running. So the whole year, bro, I mean, and then we look at our supporters when they come. Some of them, they could come and watch us. And some of them, when they are there, we wanted to please those guys because they really loved the team.
Yeah, and by then, PF would be full and some people would not be able to get into the stadiums. I remember there were some matches whereby people would be watching Yogma Tower Light.
You know, they were camping. If there were trees, they would be on top of the trees watching the game. And then, by obviously, you know, football has changed, has evolved. 15 minutes before the end of the game, then they open. People never leave the stadium around. There were those people who 15 minutes just for that 15 minutes. Rushing in, you understand, to come and watch the game. So that's how football was loved in Zimbabwe. But we met people love us. We met people, you know, also they met who we are at the end of the day. You understand? Sometimes we really need to respect our supporters. They made us who we are. Otherwise, besides them, Ukurula was never going to be there. You understand? Yeah.
Then you started playing for the national team. How did that come about, and when did you make your national team debut?
In national team, during those days, you know that players were called in for the national team by merit. That's why you find every time the national team was always different. So if you were off form, forget about you being called to the national team. If you were in form, you know, we used to go and rush and buy newspaper. All the names will come out from the newspaper. You rush and go buy newspaper to check whether your name is there. There was no one who was going to call you. There was no WhatsApp. We never used emails, but you could buy the newspaper to find out whether your name is there. If your name is there, then you go to Zifa to go and make arrangements for you to go and join the national team. So it was merit, my friend. I mean, if you're on form, you enjoy, obviously. If you go to the national team there, now you're meeting different other players, but then it was waste much when you had lost the game. Oh, Brenner, they will talk rubbish, man. Oh, sorry, I almost said something. You know, things like that. So it was fun, you understand? Yeah, it was fun, yeah.
So when did you make your debut, and do you still remember Uti Lali Zalalani against which nation?
My brother, I won't lie to you. For me to recoup Uti Zalalani Nani, I think I still need to go and sit with the guys at Chronic Lapana just to just try and get all the info. All the info, because you know what, we played quite a lot of games for the national team. So for me to go back and say and whatever, I might lie, I might tell people lies and whatever. Anyone who could be listening to this, please, can you help me? I remember you played for this, you know, national team on that day. I would really love if you also remember. Please, can you assist on that?
We'll look it up. But from your response now, it raises an issue that we always discuss, you know, record keeping, our record keeping.
Yeah.
Not up to scratch, because right now my next question would be, are you aware how many caps you have for in national team? Do you know how many games that played for in national team?
I would really lie to you. That's a very good question. Because I wasn't counting. So thinking of obvious summer records being there, people would tell us exactly what you want. You remember? Don't forget what you wanna. Google wasn't that much during that time. Yeah, I will also blame Ama Records as if must have everything.
Yes.
As if I must have everything. Yeah, they must have all those in archives and whatever. So why can't they release those kind of things? Because I mean, it's so difficult. Yeah.
It will be easily available online. Yeah.
Yes, online. When people, so when Google started, Sundowns, you understand? We know now it was the old 92 and whatever. So during that time, which means my 84, from 84 to 80, to 90, 91, 90, I was 91, I was there. There was nothing. There's no records of me. People know me because people talk. You understand? You find one or two pictures which are available. Why can't we get all those pictures? I mean, we played how many cup games, bro? I'm winning all those cup games. Do you mean to tell me even independence? Are there no pictures for independence? They are there. Why can't they put them onto social media now and say these are the people who played that? There's nothing. There was one. It was a qualifier last game playing against DRC. Is it Angola? DRC. South Africa Cup of Nations, we qualified. Where we were supposed to win, but we ended up drawing. And then where John Sibanda made a mistake. Yeah, we understand that kind of stuff. And then there was a whole stories when people were talking with one another no. Guys, we pressure. You understand? I mean, how would it do that and then since it draw, then we don't go for Africa Cup of Nations and something like that. So like I have a story nje. A lot of people would phone me also bembuza ukuthi bona, do you think uJohn wenza ngamabombe and whatever? But it happens, mistakes happen,
So
yeah.
another theory that came out after that game was ukuthi kwaba le interference yini, because I think the first choice by then
Oh yeah.
and so then some people then allege ukuthi there is a minister who was aligned to Zimbabwe Saints who then came and said to the coach, uJohn kaqale. So like uJohn, like psychologically he wasn't prepared for that match because he thought, mina vele I'm on the bench, I've been deputizing uJobs, and all of a sudden he is now getting into the game as the first choice goalkeeper. So that's why he was a bundle of nerves. Was there such interference, or were you guys as players aware that there was interference in team selection?
Okay. You know, when things like that come, because Tina Sangama players, Tina, you know, people tell us and they say, listen, when you are the one who is starting. So whatever happens behind the scene, we don't know. That interference, people started talking about it after. Not after the game. It was after, maybe 3 days later, they started talking about it. But as players, whoever starts, as long as we're training with the guy, we don't have any problem. If it was something like that, we as players also were going to say, we know what we always playing with Jobs. Why are you starting with Jobs? But when players are chosen and maybe someone is omitted, low, irregular, who am I as a player to go and say, please, why you fire this person and put this other person? What if Johnny had that ball and we won? That was the question which I was asking. What if he didn't do that mistake and we won? Because sometimes our mistakes, you understand, our mistakes, they happen in our last minute. Same applies with the colleague Nakamba. You remember Nakamba when he did this thing? You know, do you mean to tell me he really wanted to hold that thing and whatever? I don't think so. It's most unfortunate with now there's VAR. If it wasn't VAR, he was going to get away with it. Maradona got away with it without VAR when he scored to this golden hand. Exactly, things like that. So it's not like you have my intentions of putting things in danger, but it happens. But at the moment when people start talking about it and whatever, you know what, we can never all be right. We have to argue to, so that in Daba ihambele phambili. So that's how it is.
So
yeah.
You're saying in your days there were no attempts like to throw games what then happened was disgrace as a nation of Asia Gate and what Lina say when you were playing the Super League back then when it was the Super League no one could come and approach players and be like, hey dude.
Nah, definitely I would vouch for that because I no one who wanted to sell a game. We all wanted to win, and unfortunately during that time, countries were so strong, and I don't even recall supporters throwing stones that you played shit, things like that. Not even. They would leave the stadium happy. We understand. We tried, guys, we tried. There was nothing like that. Because we were playing against the best. Sometimes, we played again. You remember when we played Pokandi? Yeah, I mean, we were playing the best, guys. Not this, not the. So that we were also there. Yeah, but obvious, experience and the qualifications on a it was tough. Most countries had players who were playing overseas. Our country, there were players playing in China. We never had people from overseas. Do you understand? We played it people were chosen within the country, not out of the country. But those other countries, they had players who were already playing out of the country and whatever, so they knew about them. So to us, it was experience to play against them. And I mean, I can even tell people. I remember the first time when we went to play as a club in Egypt. Egypt, they play at night. Uyasihamba labo Jomo King la. This football buso Jomo King. Yeah, overseas, they had 3 pairs of each player had 3 pairs. Even up there, they know. They had 3 pairs. So now if the ground is muddy, I have to change and wear this one. If the ground is like this, I have to change and wear this one. Now we went with Jomo King. I remember my daughter yesterday Egypt. Katini, he's yeah. I was sliding. You couldn't even want to pass the ball for you to turn. You had born and to turn and you would bump. So it was very difficult because slide and fall down. So we didn't have that experience of those type of amateurs by then. You understand? But we could have qualified. We would have qualified to play for those competitions. So that was one of those things. But it taught us a lot. Yeah, it taught us a lot.
Yeah, now day Bulawayo lapha there was rivalry Highlanders le Zimbabwe Saints coming up against Rocky lihlale lonke eMpophoma likhule lonke khona ngale, then you meet now, so we Highlanders versus Zimbabwe Saints. How was the rivalry yokuthi ema-stands sibili wawubona sibili sokubanjwana kuthiwani lina phakathi egrawundini laphana, how was it like i-rivalry yakhona?
I mean, it was, uyabona nxa kuthiwa you're going for war. That was between us and Zimbabwe Saints. Kwakufiwa. Now, our players, they wanted to show, you remember you spoke about uMishek. Yeah, uMishek with babe nyathela njani uMashambe. Ukuthi babe nyathela kanjani Ephraim, big. uMachingura, they would play like it's nobody's business, trying to run on the flanks, they beating us and whatever. Lati we were uma sasidliwe, so yeah, Saints would beat us 1-0. Ibulawayo yonke yabe isithule kuthule ngani kufiwe. You understand? So because people didn't want to be beaten by Zimbabwe Saints. Yeah. But not that, the fact that the ground was full. Uyabona ukugcwala lokhana amasupporters. That's why ngibonga amasupporters. Kwakusinikeza amadlavuzane thina. You understand? Yeah, it gave us oomph yokuthi no guys, you know what? Ugcwele, I cannot disappoint. Let me play. Yeah. Obviously, when we're playing, they were playing 1. We knew which is my incentive 2 for the love of the game. We loved football. That's the bottom line.
Then the reception out there, say after a loss to Essence and maybe uZanda ngorechwe nguMachingura, wouldn't maybe fingers be pointed at Azanda usihlisile wena bekulandela ngikhayela uveve usihlisile wena?
Yeah. Whereas as I say, sasingabo sportsmen yangithi ifight yethu yayiseground, it was not off the pitch.
Okay.
Laphana sasithethisana singenana hard bro, singancengani. We didn't even care because we all wanted to win. So now off the pitch, we still became friends. There was no way Ephraim will start. Yes, if we go to the national team, sometimes umasisonke lapha lethi ndoda selichayile zoltola. That was the spirit. We didn't experience ama supporters besithi bekhuluma besithi uzidlisile, because remember what I said earlier on, when we played football, when we lost, people will still come back and say, yeah, you guys, you played. So the bottom line, there was no one who got angry umasidliwe because of i-performance esiyabe si-performile ngayo egroundini. Nobody got angry because bathi abafana bazamile but isitshayile iSaints, and iSaints would score one ngama-first few minutes, iphelile kuyi-1-0.
Yeah.
So sizokhava isitshaye 1-0. You understand? So that's why there was no that bad spirit between us and our supporters.
And the frustration, a big pass, you know, I would be seated there at Soweto end there.
Exactly. Yeah. And bemrolele umpasele emuva ubhodi buye umpasele alibambe. You understand? There were no rules ukuthi ligcine how many minutes and whatever. How uyalibamba nje ululoko ulibhampisa uyibeke phansi. Ngibuye emuva lapana umpasele alidobhe. That was wasteful. Hey, ngacabanga manje so ngane yazi sasidlala udaba.
It was so frustrating because as a fan now, you'll be saying, so that we can equalize. But
yeah.
Like the late standing
I know bro. Yeah, someone phoned me ngitshela ngendaba yena le ngathi kwakuyisikhathi sakhona. Ingani wena wawungela cellphone wahamba usiya queue kwifula kwena uzela ugcina i-30 umuntu engahlali kakhulu efonini. Eh dude sibaningi lapha kuphume lapho la sifuna ukufona. That kwakuyisikhathi sakhona. Yeah.
So now after the championship win, was it 90?
Yeah, 90.
You went back to Harare?
Yeah, I went back to Harare. So now, because I'd got a job, right? By then, he was now being coached by Roy Pareto.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously with Perry, Cosmas.
So, supporters that you say uzanda futhi.
Ama-supporters asifuna ukukhuluma indaba ngona kazi yazi ukuthi wasethethi into leya akazi igama leliya asifuna ukulikhuluma nguye semhlanyisa lo butho. But now ama-supporters came up and said, but listen, it had happened before Highlanders, whereby there's a player obesebenzela out, a trainer that side, but bebuye bemphike, you understand, bebuye ajoining i-team ehambe idlala. So now that agreement yayenziwa. I remember the first time I trained with the Caps United. Bayala, because the Caps yayingifuna njokas. Yeah, they really wanted me. But no, I'm trained the Rhinos. I think Rhinos, it was more of physique yamasocha there. You understand? So physique yamasocha in there. So now I trained the Rhinos. When I trained with Rhinos, nxa bebuya bezomphika, you understand, nxa bebuya bezomphika lapha sihamba. I remember the game eyangifrustratayo ngeTanganda. We went to Tanganda, siyadlala Tanganda. uNelson Bandura wayengoalkeeper weTanganda by then. So now bamfaka ebhentshini uWillard bamfaka ku-number 5. Doti team yasichaya ngihlezi ebhentshini azange ngidlale. Urera zangandlalisa khona kwana kwaqala ukumfrustrate. And then while that was happening, I remember there was another one eGweru lapho engihamba khona ngabuya ngathola i-team i-oni ngadlala ngangena i-team isiqalile because afika a little bit late. We played and they were leading 1-0, but we won 2-1 in game yakhona. And I was influential also on that game. Understand? So they thought it would right. But Tanganda, as time went on, Roy didn't like that arrangement. Okay. That's why I say mfake benchini. So now it ended up frustrating me. Ukufrustrate kwakhona, not that ukuthi wena ngicabanga ukuhamba kumbe ngicabanga ukwenza, no. I-frustration yakhona fortunately, it can be unfortunate to Islanders by then, but fortunately, another guy came. You know what? There's a team, Gupi, a South. They just wanna see you because they're looking for a tall defender. I mean, we saw you, we know how you are. So if I tell you the person, Robert Kumete, you know that gentleman is a businessman and whatever. He's the one. Why the team of Takis, dangerous Takis.
Yes.
I think maybe you might have heard his story or what So jail story is fine. Yeah. So I stayed endlini. There was his friend abathi nguSipho Keswa. Sipho Keswa wayechama drums ama-Soul Brothers.
Okay.
So nguye umuntu ongahamba ngahlala naye, and I remember ngisiyahlala naye eSoweto endlini yakhe. So yeah, so now ngatrainer, uma ngitrainer ngedwa uSipho no Robert. Then they come to me and say, but do you want to play a game? But I came here to play. You understand? So there's no any other way I came here to play. So it's all right, no, there's a game. We're going to put you in a game. Am I the one who's supposed to be telling people team sheet so what about the team sheet? And in I under Donald Mkondwan. That was the number. So so now we played against which team? Kaizer Chiefs.
Okay.
Vets. I played my heart out.
Hey.
Everyone was like saying, who is that guy? Who is that guy? All right. Donald Mkondwan, but no. Donald Mkondwan is not that person. So besides my investigation, Lapana, Sundowns had already seen me. When they signed me, they signed me obviously with my name. So now, Egam Kondwane, yafa njalo, because when they started coming to see whether I registered PSL ngapha, which name, babona ngu Alexander Maseko, they said no, wabula case. That's how things happened. That's how it happened. Not that mina ngabuya ngathi ibizo lami nguRonald Mkondwane. No. I didn't even go and look at the team sheet with the no, I didn't even know. But automatically Donald. You understand? So that's how it happened.
It was even a story that came out in the Chronicle.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. But it wasn't a bad. Listen, it was bad, yes, but not in the sense of yes, it was going to jeopardize it. But now, by the time they started, what you call this, investigating and whatever, everything was okay now.
Yeah, properly
properly registered, no problem. So that's how I managed to survive.
And check us through your stint at Sundowns. How was that like? You coming from Zimbabwe, you're now in a different environment altogether.
So now, when I went there, they were the likes of Masinga, Bennett Masinga, or Phil Masinga, or Harold Lehoti. You're looking at Harris Cheo, or who is this? Fire Masilela, or Kambule, Iwi Kambule, or all those guys, Lucky Maninga when the same name is gonna come. We understand. So those guys, when I went there, as I say that, I don't know whether it was the type of play the guys, they accommodated me, my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, no one could talk rubbish. Even Natasha Chiklas, before things started going the other way around towards any career army. They were coming to me, Bembuza, do you have someone who's ngamlokuza because you're a good player? Kanje goalkeeper Nelson engafaka facilitator chance Gonde bambuza because we used to play national team against Malawi, it is njalo. Bonke labana, those are the people who I ended up like telling, no, these are good players. So akuzange kube that ibet blood within. I was welcomed ngabajita. Oh, serious. Yeah, I was welcome. And that, by coming to South Africa, obviously, it costed me in the national team. Remember, very batile dream team. We started a dream team, but by me moving to South Africa, abantu babesithi khona no, eSouth Africa kulabhola. Until South Africa was eyivalelwe, ingadlala ama-international. So now kwakungelabhola. So they thought there was no football in SA. We understand. So then now my national team, my name is omitted. My name is omitted. That's how I lost my position in the national team. It's because of moving to SA.
I remember the late Ronnie Joa when he was interviewed by someone and was saying, Tina, South Africa were being overlooked for the dream team. For the duties were being overlooked. Really at the point to pick with Shama selectors over that issue. So how successful was your stint there as a Sundowns player? Wawinani?
I mean, I won the league. I won the league in '93. Yeah, I won the league in '93, and which other cup? The following year we won the. I don't remember what we in. Not Tiwisa, because there was another cup. I mean, my cup Sakutala. I was all up. Yeah. So I think I had only 2 silverware.
Okay.
Sundowns. Yeah.
Then
I had only 2 silverware.
Yeah, I remember whether it was on a podcast or an article that I read somewhere, then you had a career-threatening injury. They were even mentioning the guy, Kapayo.
I can tell you the story. I can tell you the story. There was it was Iwisa Meal pre-season science. I was pre-season cups before season in we were playing against the Pirates, and then obviously it was the FNB. So mina ngithanda ukwenza ama moves from the back now sengiphambili manje. Now ngilushozi baba. Akwap onshaya. Hayi wandifuna ukuyami le eyangenza ukuthi because it was pre-season. So you know in South Africa, when you are not playing and there's someone who plays, by then I think people they will forget about you. You understand? Bayakhohlwa ngawe because lo khona uyadlala i-team iyawina. Yeah. So ngathi ngilimela lapha, I think they babesebesayine another defender from Cameroon okuthiwa Thomas Lipi.
Okay.
So Thomas Lipi started playing i-league lokhu mina ngilimele. So now nasi isitori sezivuka manje lezi isitori lezi bengafuni ukusikhuluma siyahluka. Yeah, but anyway, let me talk about it. It's fine. It's over. It's over. And anyone who ever gets angry indaba zakhe manje. Right. So Thomas Lipi bethi bewina lapha. Mina ngibusy. iSundowns ayisangibheki. Understand? Now they are busy. Yeah, I mean I need my need to be fixed. So sihlale lapha alo nkosikazi bese sibuya sicabanga sithi no, you know what, mina I still need to play. Ithi ngenzeni ngihambe ku-doctor kabani owe-club ngiyoyenza i-arthroscope, and then I went wangenza i-arthroscope. I paid 7,000. It was a lot of money. 7,000 those days phela you could deposit the house ngezikhathi lezi. Yeah. So I paid 7,000 rands by then. So I ngathatha i-invoice le yayi-addressele iflat engangihlala kulo elalibhadalwa yi-Sundowns, but ngayi-flat elali under mina libhadalwa yi-Sundowns eBedford you. So ngihamba ngama-crutches ngithwele i-invoice i-receipt leyana, ngithi ngiyakuNatasha laphana e-ofisini ku-Sundowns, ngithi hayi okay, there is the receipt ukuthi bembhadale back. Uyabona yikho lapho engabona khona ukuthi hayi i-career yami is gone. Ngaphendula kuthiwa khona no, this thing is not addressed to Sundowns. Yeah, so they can't refund you. And then by then ubusubona ukuthi khona unkosikazi is working for a company okuthiwa iTebe Investments. Now she's doing well, she's doing fine, and we understand. Then mina ngapha i-career inganithi. Ngibe grand. Ngabe ngiyotrainer the Chiefs, bro. And then by then Western nguye wakugcina sebesecoach Sundowns. You remember?
Yes.
Yeah, mina ngithi maybe uWesterhof uzayenzakalani? Uzayenza so. Kati is the other way around. Ngibe grand ngihambe ngiyotrainer le Chiefs. Yabona ku Chiefs kube sharp and whatever. Ukhanya ngani ama players maningi kakhulu and that kind of stuff. Mina ngithi no, I really need to play. Ngibe sensuka ngihambe ngatrainer the Pirates. Trainer the Pirates. Omunye umuntu we-SuperSport embona laphana bese mbize no asambe ku-SuperSport bazokusayina. Hambe ngiyotrainer le SuperSport. Trainer le SuperSport laphana uthi sebefuna ukungisayina, guess what? Now abantu be-Sundowns bathi kona no. Maseko must come and play. Akabuye ezotrainer lathi bem-approach from us. Mina ngithi but i-contract iphelile. Ngiyana by then akwazi ukuthi ama-clubs amaningi aye-utilize yona le ukuthi whether i-contract iphelile noma ayiphelanga, you still belong to them. That was the whole issue. So iSundowns ibisithi nakona no ku-SuperSport sifuna 1.5 million ngesikhathi zona za. Hayi i-SuperSport yathi no, we can't. Yeah, it's too expensive. You understand? Yikho kuphela kwe-career yami. Besides ukuthi phela laphana, then I sat and then I thought ukuthi now, okay, what else can I do? Because now i-work permit yami le ithi Sundowns. Ngenze njani? Then there was this thing yokuthi kona bathi kona no, all those who have stayed for so many years, uMandela ephume president, stayed for so many years, they can apply for exemption. Uyazi ngaphonga ukuthatha i-chance nje ngathi kona no, let me just take the, and instead of shouting at Sundowns people, mina ngangihamba siyathatha ama-document ngathi ngicela i-document enje so bengenze, ngathi ngicela i-document enje bengenze, cephu wami then into zangu zahle zaba sharp. Ngabalanda e-ofisini ngakhuluma i-rough, I won't lie to you, ngabatshela ukuthi F football angiphili ngalo la. Why ngakhuluma kanjalo? Because ngase ngihambise i-CV yami e-Vodacom. You understand? Yeah, bathi khona can you start tomorrow? Mina ngathi no, the day after tomorrow, because tomorrow yakhona yiko lapho ngihamba khona e-office ngatshela ukuthi angilandaba le-bora. I've got at least and I can do other better things. Yiko lapho ngathola khona isipane sengingu-salesman kuphi ama-shops e-Vodacom.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I started now into ezokuspana e-Vodacom. That's how I left football. And ngacabanga ukuthi no, let it ngikhulisa abantu abami. So I decided ukuthi no, let me keep it to myself. Ngikhulisa abantu abami bahambise esikolweni, ngidile ngento le ngiconcentrate and make sure ukuthi hayi basharp. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's football for you.
Yeah, that's football.
Have you now divorced yourself completely from football, or involved in the game in some form or the other?
Right. While I was still working for Vodacom, a lot of people could see me abangazi. Uyazi bekutshele bethi khona kati Maseko, but when you're a good player, what are you giving back to these young kids? Ubatshelani, what is happening? Mina ngase bela ngase ngise vele ngithi no, you know what? Let me concentrate on my family. Ngikhohle ngokuningi lokho. So kwathi thika kimi laphana. Then what I did is I registered a company ekuthiwa iTalent Focus Sports Management, whereby let me just help ama-players in the sense of placing them to ama-captain. Nxa umuntu anganga-approach kuphela, at least there is a company which is available there. Mina ngizodila lo mfana senze so that's what I ended up doing. You understand? So because lami bisensiba le nhloni ukuthi but umuntu lo ngitshela iqiniso kumele ngenze something.
Yeah.
So I went that route instead. So to me, I felt ukuthi kona helping these youngsters and doing admin for these youngsters is far much better than me being a coach. Because uyazi kuba ngucoach phela ama-club malutshwane, ama-coaches maningi. So uzothola kuphi umsebenzi ugcine ususiya. So I thought no, let me do admin side more than in coaching. Okay. Yeah. So I'm still there. You understand? There's a lot of people who are phoning me, and I link into I'm not involved, I'm busy with something else. I'm still linking people with football. Obviously, maybe you remember Zimbabwe la ibuya lapana. Listen, not that I was employed, but I was helping a lot. Did a lot for the club, helping out with listen, not being paid in any case, but helping out. Of which, you know what, if I really think about it, but hey, lami chipe kakhulu. Why is it that abanye abantu babhadalwa mina why ngingabhadalwa? Because mina ngithi no, I love this thing. Kathi ngiyazibulala.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
any prominent names maybe that you have assisted via your company that you can say, this boy, I placed him with that team, this boy, I sent him overseas. Any such names that come to mind?
You know the mistake which I did, even if I can mention quite a number of players, is that bengingabasayinisi anything.
Okay.
You know, when you come ubona umfana so umfana ekhaya ufuna lokhu lokhu ngibe sengitshela someone else ukuthi kona ndoda, please can you continue, start helping this person and whatever, then umfana lo is a good player and whatever. Umfana lona engahamba, this person manje osemhambisile akasabuyi back kimi ukuthi kona hayi mase ngiyabonga, there you are. No. So yena siplayer sihambile sethethe imali wadla wahamba. Phela abantu bangabamba imali antshokwazi amajita angabamba imali. Abakukhohlwa abalanda. Bayakukhoda hayi bakukhoda. Wacha idile nje lapha imali isifikela kumuntu oyi-1. Guess what? Angayibamba kuphela ungani bamloyile. Chayi khona umuntu. Ase ngasabambeki. So I went through a lot on those kind of situations. And I remember there was one who unfortunately, may his soul rest in peace. Tendai Undo. Ngiyakhumbula u-Omega esithi no na ama-documents umfana vele u-under mina, please wena ukhona ngapho umncede kanje. Ngibhizi lapha ngincedana lo mfana. One day ngimbuze ngithi kathi ndoda nizohamba nini e-ofisini siyokhuluma labantu lapha. Umfana bese sithi no idili kudala iphelile. Mina ngathi iphela njani mina kuzeni. Guess ukuthi uGeorge Dena is a friend of mine. Naye ngiwayeseyivalile idili. Umfana akakhulumi, and I will never blame uGeorge. Ngimblame umfana akakhulumi, ulami yimi engihamba naye ngibhoda naye, but the next thing you understand. Yeah, so konke khona kwana so kugcina sithi uyazi, let me just concentrate on business. Yeah. Nxa kuzafika. Yeah. So that's how it went. And the company is still available in any case if we Talent Focus Sports Management. So, but I want to be more hands-on now. Yeah.
The team that gave you fame, I don't know about the fortune part, Highlanders. You still got a soft spot for Highlanders. We saw there's a time when you started sourcing like kit for the development sides. So can you elaborate on that?
Yeah. You know, it's offside. I saw it pay the because I mean that's the team which made us who we are. Yes, I played for Sundown, but I was kube le punch finally punch here where I come from. Understand? Yes, I thought ukuthi no if long time angithi bekhonzeta nge-junior policy kusiya kuya. And then now so kule bathi development, and the development to me I feel is reserve side. In Chinas we came from more reserve side is Kokotangat. So I thought would know if there is more concentration on reserves, good development, I think they will produce more players. So I met abantu laba sent home, spoke to them about it. Obviously, everybody they've got a reason why they want to be there. So I thought, no, these guys, if they come in, they don't need. They are, you know what? They are not they are growing. They are not a big company like Mkuru and whatever the things like that. They are growing. So for them, if they can still grow, if they attach themselves with a club which is known, you understand, which is known, so that we can grow together at the end of the day. Yeah. So now, when people see send home, obvious, you know what? There must be activations, stadiums, then all these things will be coming in, and maybe sooner or later, if if all goes well. So bavuma bathi khona yes we can donate into it. So that's how it started. So I remember we donated kitty abafana bit by bit, and the kitty yakona obviously we manufactured it as quick as possible. It's my brand, the Cool Ruler brand. But a lot of people maybe they asking uthi kanti inyoni le ungabona i-t-shirt le inyoni leyana ngu-Cool Ruler. There's a reason why. Uyabona ku-shoulder yami le ngile tattoo e-igi ngisesengumfana. Uyakhumbula behlaba ngenarrative besenza i-tattoo. That's how I love that bird. And there's a reason why I love that bird is because that bird, my friend, so iyaware so nxa ifuna into. Make sure ukuthi khona ngiyageja ngizofika ngespeed esinjani ngizoyenza njani and ayikhutha izayithatha. So ile patience. So I took it with no, this is actually, it resembles me. Let me use this ego.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. Patience. So most probably people will now understand why kule kuyinyoni lana. Inyoni lana is a brand fana lo Adidas abale brand bale mzila yabo, fana lo Nike lo kwacho wabo, ufana lo Puma ole lokuzeni mina inyoni le.
Okay.
Yeah.
So talking about brand yakho and t-shirts, there is a t-shirt that has been circulating on social media. A celebrity.
Yes. Yeah.
Highlanders and t-shirt le ngeka Zanda. So maybe ungahle usitshele ngayo.
All right. Yeah, no, that's fine. You know what, I thought ukuthi khona 200 years e-Highlanders as a former player. Let me do something since ilami ngile brand le ezayenza njani ezafaka nje okuyi-umfu kancane, something different. Maybe izothandwa ngama-players, maybe izothandwa yi-team, maybe izothandwa ngama-supporters. And we know we did it when we seated espaneni ama-designers ngathi no ndoda tshintsha yenza so let's do this. And that design, if I tell you, I went to my archives abo 1940 something. Yeah, that thing there. I told her, no, but if we do it this way, then it's necessity, because 100 years, to me, these are golden years. And then whatever we're going to write here, it's gold.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. So it was something which we were busy discussing. That's why I follow Facebook. Listen, you know what, guys? What do you think? Yeah, I know a lot of people, they advise, some of the advising is tete, but now, coming to the club, I wanted to introduce this thing, kancane. If we see ukuthi is being loved a lot, then only distribution has to be me. Because mina ngifuna ukuba make sure ukuthi i-club gets something out of that.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah. So if I say, okay, these t-shirts, they are being sold for $550, right? I mean, I won't even steal from Highlanders when ngizokhupha in sales at the end of the month. It is taking say 1,000. You understand? Let's say 1,000. Also multiply 1,000 by what? By 50 rand. Yeah, in Malay. Here, 50 rand Liana, it has to go to development airports. You understand? Also is got his sponsor. Mina ngifocus ngangapha. Kubo sisi la kubafana la. So that thing can assist, you understand? Indaba zabo zokutravela, nxa bekuthi bafuna amanzi, nxa bafuna anything, it will assist on a monthly basis. That's my main thing. So ngiyabe ngifuna support nje abantu. So the focus is, if this thing is really flying and people want it and it needs to grow, then we sit down and we make sure now we write an agreement this is what is going to happen. And akula distribution ezobakhona except from umaseko. Why? Because we're trying to avoid in labo abantu abatshontsha izinto bese beqala ukuthengisa ndo masayidi. Understand? Yabazi baningi, trying to avoid that. So ungayitholanga kimi, which means there's a problem. And ungayitholanga a place where I would have put on social media ukuthi i-approve ukuthi laba yibo abanye ama-distributors, then which means iyabe isi-fake.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now yona i-team bese like laxoxisana ukuthi maybe vele kuhle kube into eyenziwa on a large scale, since ngoba from i-response from i-social media, mina personally I think people have shown so much interest in that jersey ukuthi vele mhlawumbe sokumele ukuthi kuchaywe insimbi sathisi.
Yeah, uyabona, that's what I'm expecting ukuthi right now. So maybe to receive a call ukuthi kona myself, can you come, let's sit and talk. We understand. This thing yathunyelwa kwabanye abantu khona ngale ukuthi khona beyixazulule bekhulume ngayo, and those were the two people. Now by then sabantu bethi beyibona sebesithi hayi ngiyenzela, lami ngiyenzela. I can't say no. You understand?
Yeah.
So those engibayenzelayo ngabantu abafuna ukwenzani okuyipareta okwenze ukuthi ikhule. You understand?
Okay.
Yes, ukuyiphareta okwenze ukuthi ikhule. I'm still waiting for hopefully soon a call ukuthi kona sihlale phansi sibone singenza njani ngejesi leli. Ngoba nje uyabona i-logo leyana ye-100 liyana ngeyami aso ye-club, and then i-club ile logo yabo abayifaka ebhasini liyana enkulu liyana. And I can't, like, at the end of the day ngithi ngisenza ijesi ngithatha ilogo liyana ngifake lapha, obviously ayilento ezizaqala ukumbuza ukuthi kathi ngibani okunikeza imvume yokuthi wenze kanje. So if I do something different, but you know, this is not for this is for ama-supporters, it's not for the team. You understand? That logo liyana ye-100 team, whatever is being given to them. But if they authorize bethi kona no, yazini siyacela ukuthi kona yes sisebenze lawe, funa ilogo liyana usifakelele enje ngapha wenze kanje. I'm open for that.
Okay.
Yeah. But and ungakhohlwa phela ukuthi kona it's not only me. There's a lot of people who are coming up with designs and whatever and all that. And I'm not saying ukuthi kona they must forget about other people, but I just wanted to do something different nje. Engajwayelekile kuphela, that's all. Yeah.
Yeah, but I do think maybe you can also reach out to them, because the call might not come. The call
Yeah, I know. If I tell you between Logos, I mean, I've been actually been informed by even ama officials abanye bayifuna. So ngiyenze njani, you understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's not a problem ukuthi kona beyithole. But what are they going to say when they are seated on the table with other people wearing that kind of thing? Obviously, kumele nabo bethi kona hayi madoda, bekanti ngqokeni. Why can't we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You understand?
Yeah, especially if there's going to be benefit as we are like
yes. Yes. You know, mngani wami, so let's khuluma iqiniso ne. It's so annoying to find ukuthi kulabantu abenza izinto zebhosi abaningi yana abangasomaseko abathengisa abadla ngeyayi lendazi. Nothing is said. You understand? So kade sizokungumaseko sebuye lapha sokumele kade simuntu lo simize so we understand ukuthi khona apho ikona engiba khona lokuyi question mark lokuyi, but how does this thing operate? And yet mina, when I'm coming there, I'm not saying I want the team to benefit at the end of the day. Yes, it's not for me only. That's why ngithi kona the few zones ezihambayo is an introduction. It's not a lot, you understand? But if uma abantu from overseas bengifonela besithi bayasifuna for ngabe senza amalokuzini khona ngale, why can't the club say no, you know what, let's endorse this thing? Ibe formal.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Ngaba formal, obvious nxa izinto zithengwa siya ngale siyakwazi kumaseko every month siyabona ukuthi even ukuthengwe 2. You understand? I'm just saying, even ukuthengwe 2, 100 rand liyana kumele ihambe. Yeah, just an example. Yes, and there will be paper trail and emali and all the accountings yakhona. I mean, I'm not that type of a person or beating about the bush and whatever. So this is business.
Yeah.
So I understand that.
that are going to watch this, if they want the jersey, bekulande ngaphi kuma-socials?
Hayi even bangathumela even ku-social there's a lot of people they've got my number man inamba yami vele igcwele abanye bangifonela please can you keep one for me I want it and whatever abanye bathi kona hey listen can you send some and then if I tell you ukuthi kona the most supporter ejwayelekileyo eliyaziyo ezimi egijima estadium every time umgijimi uzabe igqokile kusasa.
How much?
Yes.
Yeah, yikho ngisisho ukuthi hayi no, people have shown so much love for that project okokuthi i-club labo nxa be-jacked up vele it is something that should be done on a large scale and benze ilokuzeni imali sibili. So
Yeah, they can definitely they can.
so
Yeah.
I know you on Facebook as
Yeah.
khuluma ama-socials akho so that abangela sure lokuthi ku-social media utholakala ngaphi.
Yeah, Mina, you can get me on almost all of them. Facebook, obviously, Alexander the Kurula. And then Instagram is the same. Zanda Kurula Masego. Zanda wakhona uyamthola Xander Kurula Masego. So if you search for me on that, uyamthola ku-X uyangithola ngikhona as Masego Alexander futhi. Yeah. So I never changed much of amabizo.
So now, as someone who played football and played at the highest level, but waphuma eBoreni ungasekho mnandi, any of your kids, did they follow in your footsteps or what? And I want to career lokhu akula stable lokhu do academics.
You know what? It's very funny. Ifirst born yami umfana uJunior played football from primary, high school and whatever. And then the moment esiya kuphela kulokuze college things changed. Umuntu se concentrate ngesikolo. Understand? And then obviously I do have a boy engaba laye ngisadlala ibhola. Nguye first born yami yokuqala lona ayikadlala ibhola ubaba you know what they can play but they were not serious about football. My last born she's a girl, she's a qualified doctor. I will say Cape Town. She's as I say, she's a qualified doctor, so she stays at Cape Town. So otherwise laba abafana hayi kumele ukuthi bebe labantwana abangabantu ababo labo maybe benza bathatha bayenza ama-players to take after you know the story. Yeah.
I've always noticed ukuthi abantwana bama former players vele it becomes difficult for them to play because people will be now comparing Khayel'u Mtakabani and that pressure. So most of the times the kids will be like owebhora lokhu mana sitshiyane lakho
because angithi yabona i-generation yamanje so i-different. Do you understand? As we say that i-life nje kuphela is evolved. Thina so wawuthi nxa ubaba lo angathi lo mama bangathi uyanihlale phansi lilalela ingano, listen to stories. Whether the story was bad or not, you would listen and you come and sit. Manje abamanje ungathi kona uyakutshela kona mina I'm tired ngiphume esikolo. Thina wawuthi nxa uphuma esikolo uthi ufika khona phana ethi hamba uthenga amatomatisi uzohamba ngespeed. Ungacomplain usenza nje kuphela. So izinto sezitshintshile. Abantwana bamanje so probably so they I don't know, inature yabo leyana njengami iyangiphambanisa ikhanda.
Le ngane kona lezokhuluma ngazo lezo bayakutshela ukuthi leyo ngamanga lawo.
Hayi exactly. Uzabuye kutshele straight even isitori sakhona singamanga. Thina sasivuma even singamanga. Sasivuma nje. Yeah, those were the days.
So maybe to cap it off, looking back at your career, ukuthi Zanda maybe kathesi njengoba konje i-Highlanders celebrating 100 years, can you come up with the perfect team that is going to come vele kuyaba le festival so Zanda pike yakho 11 yakho libe lani lizothi take part in this festival, so pick even those that have passed away.
Now uyabona umbuzo wenu lo asuke wedwa. Maningi abahlala imbuzo leyo. Yakhumbula isikhathi esikhuluma lapha ukuthi i-Highlanders was star-studded.
Yeah.
So i-first 11 is very tough. So obviously ku-number 1 izofaka uPeter. Ku-number 2 ngifake uRambo Mercedes Banda. Number 3 ngifake uDumisani Nyoni. Number 4 ngifake obvious. Obvious. Number 5 the reason why ngizofaka lo muntu lo is because why this beach egroundini engathi tona umtothe ezanda umthuthe udaki nami ngithathekile ngithutha nje. Then i-defensive midfielder 6 Willard Khumalo. Then number 7 ngizofaka yena uScooter uMadinda. Number 8 ngifake uKonjera. Number 9 ngifake uAdam Ndlovu. Number 10 yes. Yes. Ngifake uRaman.
Okay.
Then ku-11 ngifake uPeter.
Okay.
Yeah. Ngifake uPeter Ndlovu.
All right.
Yeah. So ungakhohlwa ukuthi vele laphana kumidi laphana kwakublind bro. Ungakhohlwa lapho sasilabo Thuthani Moyo, sasilabo you know what, uRonnie Joa. Number 7 singakhohlwa uMogeni uScooter. Ku-number 11 ngale yakhumbula sayisadlala futhi uAbraham Madondo. You know all those guys. Ungakhohlwa ukuthi sasilo uDavid Phiri uphele kumidi. Ungakhohlwa ukuthi sasilo Tito Packet kumidi. Uyabona ukuthi ugcina uhlanya nje ucela ukuthi uyafaka ubani. Yeah.
So nga ukhuluma ngoMadinda lapha uyazi phela abantu bebhora ama-fans ngangale angazi kumbe baye beform izitori lezi kumbe kube kuyinto ezenzakeleyo. Wawukhona ukuthi lize ledlala eSwaziland?
eSwatini, yeah. I mean eSwatini amagame eSwaziland wonke vele ngangihamba. Yeah.
Lapho kuthiwa uMadinda anti wayevele gijima.
Yeah.
Kumbe kolama team eSouth angisela sure but kuthiwa waze walinzula sithi kanti uyaphi lo ebaleka lebhola.
I know. Uyazi ukuthi abantu kwakuthiwa khona umuntu lo unespeed kakhulu because ugijima egcina echibhora. Yawazi nxa sebekhuluma abantu bangapha eSwatini uyaphi kanti lo muntu but wayele speed indoda hayi indoda ayifast indoda asingakamba manje. Hayi indoda ayifast. Hayi fast. Athi ndo awusithi ngathi that's why ngikhathazile. So khathazile wayithi hayi speed. Yeah. uPeter ispeed ubelaso but uPeter would rip you ekuchaya ikhona ngespeed. Uyazi nxa uchaya imoto nxa i-change skidding ihamba so ingawi ibalansile the speed for you. You understand?
Zanda, mina there's some that was arguing ukuthi mina izikile ngase ngizibona zichawa ngoPeter. Ngazibona zichawa ngoMadinda. Kukhona konye so elithi nxa libuya so uMadinda elichaye ngesithende ezipasa so then elilande. uPeter esekuchaya. So uMadinda was skillful as uPeter but abantu then concentrate more on ukuthi uMadinda wayengogijimayo.
Hayi lalela uMadinda wayesithi even engagijima so alibamba uPeter engagijima kani he was gonna go forward. That's the difference between the two brothers, you understand? So bonke bebe speed but uPeter way attack vele ungazibona ama clips akhe vele dlala. Uyazi ukuthi nxa ithatha kuphela athi khwapha iphambili but uMadinda wayesithi ngathi ngabona ngani wayibamba alinyathelayo bodi alijump ayenze uMadinda wayele skill. It's very true. That's very true. Mina ngivumelana nawe ukuthi abantu sibona izinto ngokuhlukana bro wami. So you know everybody has got their own ama opinions lezi zinto zokuthi mina indlela okhuluma ngakhona ngizovumela la. And then we had the brother uAdam. uAdam was a player. uAdam number 9.
Yes.
Adam wayelibamba ibhora alishield. And ngaphuma ichama runs akhe laphana vele wayesingayisegemini vele zolifaka.
Lokulanda defender, so he was fearless.
Why he was fearless, you understand? So they were all different people. Not that please, you know, it's the same as some people comparing uMessi lo Ronaldo. Yeah, lapho ngiyahlala ngibatshela ngithi ake lime kancane. Mina ngingadlala ibhora ngikhuluma on the football side. uMessi uzelwe esiswini idlala ibhora. uRonaldo trains so hard ukuthi alidlale ibhora. So those two, they are two different things, and zonke they are contribute ebhoreni. Do you understand? uMessi ungahlala 2 weeks engalidlalanga, 3 weeks engalidlalanga, umfake lapha uza kudribula ngoba uleskill. Una. And then lo omunye uzofuna ukuthi ayenze na gain first. They are train hard ukuthi kona iskill sakhe sibe be. You understand? Those are the two different things. They are two different people. They are all great players and whatever. But akumelanga ukuthi omunye kuthiwa ungcono kulalo hayi akabambe kancane. Mina ngikhuluma as a former football. Nxa kuthiwa kungaba even le discussion wala ngiyaphuma. Ngiyakwazi bazabhekisana ngento engekho, so why should I be there? You understand?
So maybe singakakhulumi la ngeliyane bese sithethina across the board ukhulume ngoBritish. uBritish lakathe sivele izipikiri ungathi baseduzane kwakhe vele. So any light moments from your career? I remember kuthiwa ukhona omnye keeper ansoze ngikamba wapi, kuthiwa ukhona omnye keeper lathi lise camp, so wasezozwa kuthiwa uOkso ngani segula lapha, so uOkso kasabambi, kwathiwa endoda ngosuyabamba i-announcement le yakhulunywa ngelunch, umuntu ohloti Rambo nankukudla angisakwanisa. So any such lighter moment nje ezenzakalayo kumbe inye kuthiwa lathi lingenile uOkso lokho phansi lapha wawuza ukuthi Taki athina amandebele.
You know that one is very true. Yeah, that one is very true. Eka Okso phela akulazo ziningi kakhulu yona. Jesus Christ. Yeah, ziningi kakhulu. Okso wathi lele phansi wabuza wathi athina amandebele. You understand? But there was another one sidlala ePapa Fields. I think early minutes. I think ngoba lesanda uqeda ama warm up team size 2 minutes maybe. Bapasa sidlala Rhinos. Maronga sasihlohla ngapha empilo. Hayi babehlohla empilo. Maronga yazi just edlula iline ye center line. Endoda wafaka ishot yangena. Sabuza uOkso vela, but uOkso kathi indawo ukuthi akathi lifuna ngiphaphe. Ngoba lamchaya engalibonanga ukuthi umuntu onophela wachaya ishot enga-expect ukuthi uzochaya ishot. So manje Okso yathi sidlule lapha kathi lifuna ngiphaphe. It was a show. Okso wayelezitayile eziningi. Udaki wathi nxa ndidlala naye kuphela la. Indaba yakhe yokuthi kona nxa umuntu nxa ehlupha, you know, a player emkhathazayo kakhulu. Hathi nxa mina ngimmakele kuphela wayesithi umthuthe zanda, umthuthe. Evele yisi speech zakhe kuphela. Wayengafuni ukumbona ukuthi akhona, wayefuna ukuthi mina ngimthuthe inkona engasokafike kuye.
Okay.
Yeah, those were some of the speeches eziyaziwa khona. But it was nice. Hey bro, khona bona sisi boys phela sasithutha. Ngathi ngithunyiwe phela ngithutha.
Uthi nkantshe.
Uthi thutha kuphela wena. But that was nice.
So it brings me to indaba yethu. Uyazi kule gobhora, I think yahlohlwa ngu-Roadblock versus Saints. Wathi ibhora lena la ekhatshana le, I think vele center line.
Yeah.
ibhola laba ngumkunkuruka la laze layangena ku-Oaks lidlule
Yeah.
konke lama-defenders layangena ku-Oaks asukuthi abantu bazibuza ukuthi kanti madoda bekungasoshoti kade kungumkunkuruka.
Kanti into asikhulume phela yabona amabhora wonke wona lawo okhulumayo lawo especially kuZimbabwe Saints. Into eyayimangalisa le siyathi siku-home thina kodwa sasibuya sijampe ifensi singenela ngangale sisaba umuthi nxa kudlala le-Saints vele kwakucatshwa ngubuthi kuphela akule
bona labo babesidlali lo muthi because what they would do was it John Mpostori wayebuya lesigubhu sakhe so efike ethela amanzi emagedini sokushithi okwenu babe ku-neutralize phela.
Hayi phela thina hayi bro into ibelieve le phela singakhuluma kayipheli futhi la kwakubelieve into eziserious laphana and yet it was a psychological thing yona libhora lalikunkunkuru abantu bengalo uJohn Mpostori antshi amazi la esenza into zakhe yena wayethela amanzi because umpostori.
Yes,
but abanye babebuya befake something esoksini especially John Sibanda campaign wayefaka something esoksini ebona ngambona lapha ebuya ayichama ama-side lokuze lana steps ehambe ebambe leyani ipost leyana ifike ngabamba fake something phansi agijime psychological vese asicabanga ukuthi ngumuthi phela njengoba lathi manje nxa sesibuya siku-home asingeni nge-dressing room.
yes,
sasibuya sithutshela singene kuligede okuncane lokhuyana okungapho lokuzele Soweto lokho yakubona akule kuligede laphana sasingenela khona phana but kuyithe siku-home kanti sasiyesabani.
Yes, even not getting into the pitch. I remember there was a game, Saints versus Highlanders. Both teams zachaye umapho phandle. Akulongela phakathi elokuzeni phandle so phandle touchline.
Yeah, that's very true.
Then ibhora I think lokho kuParcelona laphana wangalicontrol la ngene eground walilandela ngaqedanga igame yangikhona selimele.
Exactly. So ibelief lena ayiveli khona but ngani vele umuntu wawuspana those days angazi kathi siya maybe wawuspana
okwazi ukuthi ayikhiwa waspana eQN phela like I'm saying when Risho andela ibhora lelana ngaqedanga igame selimele kanti bathi
angithi ukhona lapho ngumuntu sidlala naye so as long usebhoreni khona ubunyathela lapho ufakwe khona izinto zalimala.
Any incident awusadlali phela kathi any incident ukuthi maybe uthi hey ilanga lapha savuswa phakathi kobusuku kwathiwa senzeni.
Hayi teta kwakuyikuningi ashidela kufuna sikhuluma izinto lezi kathi
awusadlali kathi sesokuthiwa ngiyathi hawo wenda asakuphiki sulikhisi
sasingavusa koloze sasigeze emanzini amnyama
ngingakwazi kulana emanzini
sigeze amanzi amnyama kuphela la nxa kufika laphana egroundini sometimes nxa phela ibelief lana yayi too much lana yayi-too much efike laphana egroundini sokumele kunyathele something elamanzi so unyathele ama-boots unyathele ibhuthu ungene unyathele ibhuthu ungene so khona bona thina but sikhuluma iqiniso phela ezayisethi sasingabantwana singazi nix sasikwenza nje kuphela ukuthi sithunyiwe ukuthi sikwenze kuphela sidlule singakwazi ukuthi vele into le ibhokasi kumbe we just did it.
In the event that you've lost now, wouldn't you then question ukuthi kathi ilabadala phela ama team lokucatshwa babecatshwa so then question ukuthi kathi after all this ingane sidliwe.
As I say ukuthi kona ukukhuliswa kwethu we had no say on anything oyitshelwa ngabantu abadala ngasidliwe sidliwe bona yebo bazozala bekhuluma bebodwa ukuthi khona kathi umuntu wethu eswezile uyasebenza ngoba usebenza thina sasingela ndaba bona whether siyenza umuthi kumbe senza ini vele sasidlala ibhola all we wanted is to play football. Yes, it's unlike now ngitshela into yena nxa ungayenza manje ngitshela ama-players amanje angeke akubuza.
I've seen kuma-podcast lapho umuntu esithi hayi mina vele ngahle ngamtshela
umuntu exactly So kudala sasiyenza because I think maybe it was the upbringing yethu yokuhlonipha into yomuntu omdala. You
Yeah.
understand? Yeah, so maybe that's why we took it ukuthi wena no asikwenzeni because basitshelile ukuthi sikwenze. Not that ukuthi kuzakwenza ini kumbe ini. And even if singaze sihambe siye ngikhaya yazi nxa ibhola seliphelile, we will never talk about it kubazali ukuthi basigezise emanzini anje kumbe bazenze no. Thina kuyabe sekudlulile. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still have time for your best ever 11 that you played with?
Yes, umele because namhla imemphekayo vele ungakhohlwa. Ngithe ngamathumbu ndoda.
All right.
Hayi.
What you have insights?
Uyazi ngikhanuka into zangaphakathi inyama seyisithasama. Yeah. Umuntu akadla amathumbu bro le chomoli. Yeah. So the best 11 it's very, as I said, it's very hard. A national team. Yes. Okay. Let me try something.
Yeah.
Japhet Mparu is number 1. Number 2. Yakwazi uRambo very wise bambili ku number 2 on number 3 kwakungu Angrai Chap.
Okay.
All right. On number 4 lapha yimilo iframe lapha. Chawand.
Lalo khulelo osande khulelo oshonayo.
Yeah. Ushonayo wayebuya isikhathi mina lami seyizinto zami sezingane ziyathi ushonayo nguyayisengena ku national team phela nje nguyasegcina sedlala lo Ephraim.
Yes.
Yes. So mina ngithi Ephraim Jawanda.
All right.
Then ku 11 nganzothi 11 uStandi Ndundulu. Wes. Yeah. Ku 8 uJoel Shambu.
Okay.
Ku 11 ngangifaka Moses Chunga.
11 umphinda so u7
u7 inte u11 hayi inte u7
hayi uqala wathi 11 so ngilambe sengizwe ukuthi
u11 inte ngubani
ubu10 Ndunduma so usuthe nguchunga then kusho ukuthi usinyo
sesiya hayi u7 nguNdunduma u11 nguchunga.
All right.
I understand. And then u10 ngifake uRaman.
Okay.
Then ngubani omunye sengimjumpile la
u-Enkamin lo striker.
The striker yeah. U-Enkamin ngangiyafaka uDavid Mwanza.
Okay.
Yeah, yamkhumbula.
Chikwama.
Chikwama. And then on 9 lalela ngichiya ama best players amaningi lapha. There's quite a lot embachile. Yes. It's very difficult ne. Akunzima. Yes, akunzima. National team akunzima. And then number 9 ngiyafaka uSheikh Mintaw.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Bonabo ngikhohla 6 yabo.
Awusekusanda ucela uthe yikho yafaka khona uDavid Mwanza.
We understand. So ngithe ngitshela ukuthi kona they were best players ukuthi very it was so difficult. Ungakhohlwa futhi kwakulolo kuzeni uMayengi.
Friday P. Yeah.
They were players.
So sikhuluma ngabo Sheikman. I remember even Ogeto ama strikers akudala. How were you guys able to deal with phela uSheki babe sithi ngilibere engafika ebhokisini lapha seyimaza easy.
You see mina ngangile strategy mngani wami. I-strategy sami because angithi obvious I played phambili. I-strategy sami ikufrustrate umuntu lo and then to be first on the ball. Obviously I have to focus myself egaming ngoba ngambona ukuthi khona ubani ufuna ukumpasela mina will run in front of him ngilitha o bangathi bempasela ngiyazi ukuthi nxa bempasela uyakwazi ukuthi ngikhona emuva i-first touch yakhe iya phambili mina iyagijima kuphela ngithatha ibhora phambili kwakhe you understand and lokwana ukuthi bona nxa ephambili kwami first on the ball bro nxa sithekla thina kudala sasithekla ibhora leli ukuzeni kwakungachajwa I feel sorry for ibhora lamanje ukuthi kona vele ungathi so abantu vele sokuyiphenana thina sasingena abantu umuntu ewe ephume as long ibhora liphume ngale abantu vele chaya ibhora lo muntu konke kwaku-right not ukuthi umchayi umlimaza hayi awushaya konke lebhora but sonke siwele phansi ama-sliding tackles-ana kwakuyinto yethu yes even ama-high balls uyabona ama-high balls abantu the way I was managing to get that ngangili-reader lithi lisesebuya laphana mina ngijumpa phezu kwakhe maqala yena engakalokhuzi engakadani that's why I was winning most of the balls yes
hayi khona ukukantsha khona ezetongo gara wakantsha lebhora ngenyawo zakho lezi ezinde wakuchawo lebhora wachana lo wayefuna ukupasa
ndoda ngasithi ngasilida ngalo leli nxa libuya leli nxa ngikhuthile leli liyathatha ibhora yeah that was it even abafana beharare ungazibabuze bazokutshela hayi indoda inyathela mina ndithi nganginyathela njani azange ngithole i-red card phela mina you see all my playing career I've never been red carded.
Serious?
I've never been carded mina hamba that's why ngithi ama-records kumele abe khona ezifa laphana ama-records ethu bebekwazi ukuthi khona lisini ngumbani ulokuzeni uMaseko wakwathola yini ikhadi edlala ibhora I never not even but ngangena ngiyayibona yeah.
It has been wonderful catching up with you, Zanda Maseko. And one thing that I always say when I'm talking about my former footballers, one of the nicest guys that I've met or Dlala Ipora, it's Zanda Maseko. Because, you know,
yeah.
And some players, then when you approach them, really there's that mentality, they've got those airs ukuthi vele hayi wona ngubani mina ngingubani and but when it comes to you hayi very approachable, very friendly. And I remember I once did an interview with you, but unfortunately interview yangikhona yasuke yasilahleka, and it was one of the best that I did. So hopefully namhlanje lapha we connect in such a way that people are going to enjoy watching this one. So maybe any message to your fans, because you are one of those players, you know, there are rare players that command respect both in Bulawayo and Harare. Even you go to Harare and you say Zanda Maseko, and I go now. You see now, but there are some players that when you mention them, they'll be like, and what not. They divide opinion. But when it comes to you, you commanded respect from both ends of the country. So, any message to your your fans? They are still your fans. And maybe even to a youngster who might want to get into football, what advice would you have?
Yeah, the first thing first of all, thank you very much for ukungikhomenda kanjalo. First thing engayikhuluma ukuthi kona in life, so you must respect umuntu despite ukuthi uphuma kuphi uyini, whether is better than you, whether yena ungaphansi le ngumuntu othanyela estaradini kumbe yini, umrespect because he's a human being. That's the first thing engizoyitshela kunabantu. And then secondly, istage lapho engikhona, the way esengifike khona, and still people remembering me, ngiyangibonga ama-supporters. As I said earlier on, for the Kurula to be available emhlabeni entweni zebhora, especially ebhoreni, for him to be so popular, ngama-supporters. And then obviously with my irrespective kubo, You understand? Mina ngiyaba-respecta bonke abantu and angijudge umuntu, angenzi next. Umuntu angangitshayela ukhwelo ethi Zanda ngiyabe ngihlebe kwazi ukuthi umuntu lo ngingazela kuphi because of the way I'm busy ngakhona. So I will respond ngimi ngikuxoxelayo. That's me. This is how I was brought up, ukuhlonipha nje omunye umuntu. Now for the youngsters abakhulayo, they might say into lezi into zakudala, but they must respect abantu abadala, bro. Yeah, you know, you cannot try and tell umuntu omdala into ezenzakala manje yena edlule entweni ezi-reality ezama ukukutshela ukuthi kanje wena usuphikisana la. When you can't do that. They need to respect. Irrespect is a matter of sitting down and listening to what people are telling you. And those who are telling you, most probably, these are wise words which are coming out and telling you when I end down age. Kufana ukuthi ngithi lapana kule nyoka ungahambi wena uthi ngifuna wena awukhamba wahamba wayibona lami ngifuna ukuyibona. You understand? Into ezinjalo ungahambi because izakulimaza. So something like that. So irrespect nje, and especially elderly people, they need to. I think sesilahleka nje singumhlaba nje ukuthi kona akusahlonitshwana. You understand? Yeah. So basically that's much engakhuluma ebantwini ukuthi asihloniphane nini, asihloniphane abanye abantu. And yes, you might find ukuthi kuna the people abatholi nix ngami ukuthi ye umuntu wenza into ebhedayo. I mean, life yami ngiyenza ibe private, and nxa ngi-private lapho ngibona khona ngizokurespecta. But lokho kuningi lokho I can't be posting on social media. Mina uma post social media business. You understand? La ukuthi hayi ngicela ixwayiso ebantwini ukuthi khona kind of stuff. Not everybody would like into oyenzayo. And kuzaba la, you know, constructive criticism, kube sokusiba la lawana ama-criticism bakhona vele abanye abakutshela ukuthi kanti umuntu lo uzamani. Ngithi yena uyaphendula ukhona ku-social media but akayenzi nix ukuthi abantu bexoxe ngayo. So those kind of things ezenzakalayo. So mina I'm just a humble person. I don't hate anybody. I love everybody. But when angiwaqala ukukhuluma nje nxa ufuna the other side of me, ubusubuyenza into ebhedayo. Hayi lapho yikho lapho uzabona khona ukuthi hayi lami ngiyabheda. Yeah, but otherwise peace everywhere.
Yeah. So are you still active ukuthi ungathiwa abantu be-Highlanders bengathi kuma celebrations lapha sifuna ukuthi libuye labo boy like ama-80s liyana aku-organize ngapho Zanda libuye lapha kube gijime la.
Good. I thinking ngazi ukuthi ngibambe ifoni ngabe ngiyasukuma sobona ukuthi ngislim njani. Ama-5-a-side even nakusasa social sidlala i-5-a-side. Siyadlala labafana, you know, youngsters abasenza skitching. You understand? These young, basenza skitching sidlala 3 hours 5-a-side. Yes, so into engikeep fit nje, you know, keeping running, playing football with the youngsters and that kind of stuff. That's all. Because ngadlala le age yami bro. Kuyafanele ukuthi ngiyasidlala. I mean, what am I doing? Because abantu bale bazihambela bayahoka angigain nix vele ingasengoka. So that's why ngifuna lokho kuziboys lo. Kube kundribble kuloko ze ngihlabe inyadelo ndoda kade awumazi umuntu nokuthi vele njani. Into engiyabe ngifuna just to, you know, to recoup into zakudala lezana ukuthi kufanele ukuyazitshela lokho mana nguyinyadelo. Something like that, just to have fun with the boys sometimes. Yeah.
So I'll buy into this idea. I've spoken about this. Even the white guys that used to come, we were Andrew Shue, about Jericho Toad, and what you know, select states. Select based in South Africa, and you know, it is such a nice time.
You know, you're talking something. Vele kade ngicabanga bemfuna ukufonela amajita la. Ukuthi madoda let's look for funding, ne? Ngizoyidinga mina funding.
Yeah.
Sihambe si-challenge ama players angapha.
Yes.
Thina ngapha singapha. Awe boss. You understand? Sibalande bonke amajita abanodaki labo bani nani sihambe siye-curtain raiser sidlala lamanye ama-players e-Highlanders angapha ngoba sibaningi.
You see now.
Yeah, sibaningi bro. We are too many.
Andrew Shue, they've made so much money estates ngangale long keep umntaka Bobby Clark.
Yeah.
ukuthi they can fund themselves bezibuyele labo benjani bele team yabo ama-expatriates leyana. You see, so I know when
Yeah. I think,
yeah.
I think because the celebration here this year, we need to have like it's just fun and because you cannot start celebrating ngabafana abadlala manje. They start celebrating with the past. Sisia until the last towards the end of the year, whereby now the current players will now play against maybe the current players as a Pirates, as a Chiefs and whatever, so that to make it a big event. Obviously, to very a big event because people want to see those guys. You understand? Yeah, I think that's a very good idea. I think we must push this one. So push them.
You have to.
Yeah, and push. I'm gonna.
There are so many levels. Kulabo class of 98, kulabo bani bani. So
yeah.
Fet, I used to go watch Jairus Chiri Fet labanu thole ukuthi kule Sensi, kule Highlander, kule Iglesia. You know, people spend the whole day watching football. So go ahead and push it, eh?
Yeah, it's very true. That's very true. I just wish ukuthi into lezi besaziqoqa kudala. Ngawe yabona opening game le. Ngabe sisi-organize vele ama-former players laphana sibuye sidlalele enye team khona phana sisodwa against le yangapha yona le i-squad lesi sidingane le squad eze-Ireland ezakudala le squad lesiyana esikhona ngale ekhaya sidlala igame against i-curtain race. It was going to be nice.
Very nice.
But I don't think it's too late. We have to. There will be a game, especially Dynamos. The game at Dynamos home. I think maybe smell plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, plan. Yeah.
No, hey, when it comes to football and catching up, hey, singachonela lapha.
Kakhulu.
So it but like I said, I know it was so nice catching up with you. And wish you all the best in project yakho liyana, and hopefully izaphakama sibili isabalale igcwale yonke. And someone was even saying uZanda nxa esenza izikipa ezinje, so uZanda can easily become the kit supplier even we senior team sibili. So I said it from our mouths to God's ears.
Yeah, it's very true. Siyabonga lokhu siyakuthandazela bro ukuthi kwenzakale because kumele sikhulisane. You never know, because nxa sensenza into enje so lami ngizokuthi ngi-employ ama-former players angenza i-nix labo kwenza ukuthi bethole something, because you know what, we need to start somewhere.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah. We need to start somewhere.
I need to.
Yeah.
No, thanks a lot, Zanda.
Yeah. Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao.